Mewing is wrong. Tension in the body and face and head, there are all kinds of muscles that are active and miswired, and bad habits that are built in neural wirings and muscle malactivation. Then whatever differences you have in your bones that are different from each person and your personal anatomy and individuality, and those individual wiring, and then your posture. What are your daily habits? What chronic pain and strain you're causing to your body without even realizing? It can mess up the integrity and structure and function and cause other problems, and the problems can cause other problems. They compound, they influence each other. The reason your face is melting is not because of gravity. It's because of how you use your muscles, and there are all kinds of factors that could have been involved in that. This is why some people who mew get results and others seemingly don't, because some people deactivate and or the way they're wired is different than others, or when they mew there are so many ways to mew and activate your muscles, and you have so many habits and things you're doing without even realizing. That has nothing to do with mewing itself directly. But when you have some constrictions working and you decide to mew, whatever that means, and people don't even explain how many different ways you can do it wrong and what is happening, because there is so much variety in how people are miswired and what kind of issues they have with their bodies. And also because people don't know the perfect posture and functioning, and because even the personality and cranial shape changes based on how you're wired, because personality is related to emotions and emotion is energy motion. The way you use your muscles, your face and your body changes and influences your emotions, and the way you process emotions is related to your personality and way of thinking. That also involves muscle and neural activation, which is why when you get tortured, that is physical damage to your muscles or stimulation to your nerves. You get miswired and you get emotional pain. Personality flaws and traumas themselves can be related to muscle activation and hormones that are also released through muscle activation, which is why people can kind of control their emotions and even what hormones they're releasing in various ways, because some people have more control in different ways than other people, and those who don't have control don't have to never have control. Maybe they are miswired in a certain way. That means in the future eventually they will be able to have control if they learn how. It causes a host of symptoms and issues that have even potentially ruined lives. Those can cause damage. It can cause memory loss, cognitive loss, distorted thinking, OCD, things you used to be able to do before suddenly you can't, eye flutters, light sensitivity, sound sensitivity, and sensitivity not in the way that you see and hear better. Maybe if you align your bones and function somehow, you can end up seeing and hearing better. But what I'm talking about is noises causing you pain, things you see causing you pain, or getting stuck in your head, not being able to control them. Because what mewing does is partially depending and potentially making you stuck in your thought process and emotional processing, and in that sense also even maybe even traumatize you. It can make you feel like you're always on fire. People can get a fake energy boost from mewing because their body is trying to activate, because they're trying to use their muscles to resist the mewing, to make you stop mewing, so to say. Mewing can be a stress reaction similar to grinding your teeth, and is related to the fight or flight response. Maybe even psychopathy is being stuck in the fight or flight response in a messed up way. There are people and their stories about what happened to them by mewing on Reddit, for instance, and on the Great Work Personality Forum. but they tend to remove that discussion there. I made a subreddit where people posted their own stories, and I have uploaded some negative stories about Mewing on my channel. I will also post negative symptoms down in the description below of Mewing that I have experienced and that other people have experienced.